Hello and welcome to News Plus. My name is Phillips Levin. The presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu, and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, have both condemned the killing of a Lagos-based lawyer, Omobolanle Rahim, by the trigger-happy policeman in the Aja area of the state. Newsmen report that Omobolanle was coming from an eatery with some family members on Christmas and had tried to make a U-turn under the Ajah Bridge when a cop identified as ASP Rambi Vandi shot at her vehicle. Taking to their Twitter pages, the presidential candidate would condemn Rahim's killing and call for police reform to enable the men of the Nigerian police force attain international best practices and global policing standards. The APC candidate in his post wrote, "I share the grief and frustration of Nigerians over the senseless killing of Mrs. Omobolanle Rahim by a police officer on Christmas Day in Lagos." Similarly, the Labour Party flag bearer Obi tweeted, "I am shocked by the mindless killing of Mrs. Bolanle Rahim by a trigger-happy policeman on a Christmas Day. Our death is a huge loss to our immediate and extended family." Meanwhile, the National Human Rights Commission has condemned the killing of Bolanle Rahim, a Lagos lawyer, by a police officer. The incident happened in the Ajah area of Lagos when the deceased and her family were returning from Christmas service. Officers attached to Ajiwe police station in Ajah had ordered the car conveying the family to stop, and one of the officers allegedly shot at the car. In a statement on Tuesday, Tony Ojukwu, Executive Secretary of the NHRC, described the incident as regrettable, adding that the officer had fallen short of standards, operating procedure, and professional ethics of the Nigerian police force. Ojukwu said the commission had gone around the country to train police officers on human rights best practices and how to mainstream human rights in law enforcement operations. Global tech company Meta has restated its commitment to the development of Nigeria and the entire sub-Saharan Africa. Country Director SSA Meta Enitan Denloye gave the commitment during the release of its 2022 African Year in Review, which captured some of the company's investments and initiatives in sub-Saharan Africa across innovation, SMB support and creators, as well as its works connecting communities. The report was showcased through an infographic and short video. It highlighted Meta's ongoing milestones and successes across the region, whilst reinforcing its continued investment and commitment to Africa. During the year, it unveiled Facebook's Reels across 20 countries in sub-Saharan Africa to help creators monetize their craft, connect with people also, and discover new audiences in news feeds and groups. The Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority has advised pilots and air operators to exercise caution over hazardous weather in the dry season. The advisory was contained in a circular initiated by the Directorate of Aerodrome and Airspace Standards, signed by NCAA Director General Musa Nuhu. Nuhu explained that the advisory circular was a sequel to the seasonal climate prediction issued by Nigerian Meteorological Agency (NIMET), which reported that there would be cessation of rainfall and weather associated with dry season in Nigeria from late December 2022 to March and April 2023. The Director General, who enumerated the effects of hazardous weather on flight operations, said air-to-ground visibility reduction due to haze, dust, or fog. The Southern Kaduna Peace Practitioners, SOKIPEP, the Conference of Security Consultants in Nigeria, have asked the military and other security agencies to up their game against bandits. The group noted that rejigging defense and security strategies will serve as a launchpad to securing maximum citizen support. A joint statement by the National Coordinator of SOKIPEP, Reverend Dauda Fadia, national coordinator of the Conference of Security Consultants in Nigeria, Professor Hassan Daura, alleged that some territories in the northeast and northwest have remained in the grip of enemies of state. They expressed worries that the 2023 general elections may be imperiled if the security situation in the country does not improve in the coming weeks and months. While commending President Muhammadu Buhari for demonstrating noticeable commitment to a secure and peaceful Nigeria, the groups advised the commander-in-chief to, as a matter of urgent national priority, to sack all the service chiefs to pave the way for a restructured and reorganized defense security architecture. The Director General, Nigerian Meteorological Agency, Professor Mansour Matazu, says the efficient policies of the federal government and the effective implementation of objectives have sustained NIMET as the best meteorological service in Africa. Matazu made this known in Abuja while speaking with newsmen. According to him, the agency developed and worked with approved work plan of programs and activities by the Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, to guide the agency's strides. Matazu said NIMET had successfully extended its coveted international standard organization for provision of aeronautical meteorological services at airports and capacity building at its regional training center in Lagos for another year. And according to NIMET boss, the extension came after successful rigorous maintenance audits were carried out on airports and in the regional training school by the ISO through CARTEC earlier this year. Now we'll go on a break, and when we return, News Plus continues. It's good to know that you're still with us on News Plus. Now, moving forward, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has told IPOB members and Eastern Security Network, ESN, to ensure peace in Igbo land. A statement by IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Ima Powerful, says Mazi Kanu also issued a warning to those who were bought over cause trouble in Igbo land to desist from such activity or have themselves to blame. He urged IPOB leadership to ensure that the land is peaceful, and ESN operatives should focus on making our land peaceful and crime-free this festive season. Nnamdi Kanu ordered that anybody seen or caught kidnapping, snatching people's cars, or terrorizing people in any way should be dealt with. The Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service has disclosed that it received 24 fire outbreaks emergencies on Christmas Day. The agency said this was the highest ever fire emergency it had recorded on a single day. The director of the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, Adesheyi Margaret, said 10 fire incidents were also witnessed on Boxing Day, including a residential building at 54 Adelola Street, Ikosi Ketu. The fire service said the incident, which recorded no casualties, is being investigated to find out the cause, while effort will be put in place to prevent constant fire and related emergencies since last November. Adesheyi advised Lagos residents to stop storing fuel and other explosive substances in their homes. The Lagos State